Evening all. Oh, I hope you can see this and hear it all right. Someone let me know if you can't. I'm just I've got the TV on so I can see the comments a little bit better than looking at my phone so I can see it. So, hi everyone, thanks for coming. Ben, Fair, Funfair Crazy, thank you. Rachel, hi. Little G World, hello. Theme Park Giraffe, hello. Adam, hello. Zombie Nation, hello. Oh, looking in, I wasn't expecting anyone to come. Genuinely wasn't expecting anyone to come on the live stream. Excuse me, I've been at work all day. Funfair Crazy, of course you can have a shout out, of course, thanks for joining today. Zombie Nation, do I miss the fairs and theme parks? Yes, and it's only been a week since we were at the last one, and yet a week later, normally I'd have my two children sitting right here. We'll get rid of the 7:30 sign now, we'll get rid of that. I'd normally have my two children sitting right here, but of course I don't. I don't have the children sitting here today because, well, for obvious reasons, I don't have the children sitting here today. 1 minute, I need to make an adjustment. Right, so just in case you're wondering, this is held up by Lego bricks. It's held up by Duplo bricks. I thought I had stand, but I can't find the stand anywhere. So we're holding up with Lego bricks, and that was a black Lego brick you could see in the corner there. So yes, Rachel, I really do miss Chesington. Really do miss Chesington. And I've already spent some amazing days at Chesington this year. Bearing in mind the park's obviously now shut. I've spent some amazing days. It's only 27th of March. But yeah, I just love the place. It's always been my favourite theme park. And some of the changes they've made this year have been, it's just been amazing. It really is amazing. It was lovely to get the rainforest. The staff was so vibrant last week, bearing in mind, or the week before, bearing in mind that they probably knew they were going to shut for this. So yeah, real shame. Zombie Nation, favourite ride at Fort Park is Stealth. I love Stealth. But I'll tell you what, actually, Swarm is raising above the raising up on the list because I do like it. I do really like Swarm. I know it's not the most light coaster in the world. I'm pleased they all face forward now rather than backwards. Thank you, Theme Park Giraffe. I'm so pleased you enjoy it. I really am pleased you enjoy it. As I say, I wasn't expecting anyone to come and watch, to be honest with you. So this is a bit of a shock that I'm actually going to have to talk now rather than just sit here in silence. David, no, I'm not streaming on the GoPro. We won't talk about that. My last fair was, yes indeed, where I saw David on the Miami. Which was quite local actually to where I work. So I actually work only a mile from where that fair was, and it was somewhere I kind of stopped in on the way home from, I wasn't even on the way home to be fair, I made a special journey for it. I'm not going to lie to you, I made a special journey for it. I knew damn well when the fair was sort of open that it wasn't going to be there much longer, so we did make a special journey for that. Yes, evening all. So we could start with the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room has to be obviously coronavirus. Now, I don't want to talk about it too much, but it's clearly going to be here, I would imagine, for the next 6 weeks at the absolute minimum. I'll be very surprised if it's not, seeing how unfortunate it is in other countries at the moment. I can't see it going away. And we were fortunate to get out early in the season. We were fortunate to go up north. Obviously, we went to Blackpool, and then of course we came across to Leeds, and we came across to Sheffield as well to do a few of the big fairs to start the year, which was great news. We then come back down south, and obviously we've wrapped up Legoland. We did quite a lot of updates over the close season, which I really hope you guys have enjoyed. Not something we've really done before, to be honest with you. And of course Chesington has been our primary focus. We were planning loads of times out. We were planning loads and loads of days out, but yeah, so be it at the moment. What do I think about the Blue Barnacle manufacturer side? I genuinely don't know who it's made by. Genuinely don't know who it's made by at all. I think it's going to be smaller. I think it's going to be considerably smaller. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed the amount of work that went into Black Buccaneers changes. I hear actually the boat had a crack in the hull, so after refurbishing the boat and putting it back out, it had a crack, which was why they did the supports one year and the boat the next. Didn't seem to work out very well. Hi Daniel, welcome to the stream. I agree with you. I think mid-June is probably when we're looking for this to all start to calm down. Then not only has it got to calm down, but we've then got to head into the next part. So yeah, bit of a shame on that one. Right, UK, welcome. Yes, I'm well. I am well. I work, for those that don't know, I work for the co-op, or a variation of the co-op. So I have been so busy the last couple of weeks managing my shop down in Southampton that it's been an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I didn't even think I'd have a chance to sort of come on and talk to you guys. So yeah, it's great. It's great that so many of you have come along. I really am pleased. Chesney Car Park has tested for COVID-19. I fully imagine a lot of them have, sadly. I think that's going to be a common theme as the testing and everything goes up. Rebecca, thanks for joining. What do I think of the Toon Blaster updates? Love it. Honestly, I love it. And I said in the vlog, which hasn't been released yet because I'm still editing it and trying to upload it, that for the very first time ever, I went on one of the forums for the first time in a year, and they were all sort of, talking about how bad it was and how they didn't like the music, and it wasn't what it used to be, and I thought, oh, that's a real shame. It's a real shame. And then I went on it, and I was blown away. I was blown away by the fact it's got a storyline. I was blown away by the fact that it's got kind of new music, and it's new music like a Ghost Train as well. It's not kind of like the Toon Blaster music. I was blown away by the fact they made it really dark. I just thought it was stunning. And you will see my reaction. The Chessington vlog will be out early next week. It's much bigger than my other ones, to be fair, and it has got a Toon Blaster one in there, part in there, where we've already released the POV. We only do a little bit of the POV, because obviously we put the POV up, but it does have my thoughts and also talks a little bit more about it, so keep an eye out for that one next week. Hi James, Ben, thank you. Yes, it's been great looking at the close season. I absolutely love it. Favourite ride, Chessington? My favourite ride at Chessington is still the Vampire. Would have been Professor Burt's Bubbleworks. I'm not even going to lie to you. It would have been Professor Burt's Bubbleworks, but it's the Vampire. Favourite ride in the rain? Oddly enough, my favourite ride in the rain is Rattlesnake. I think probably any of the wild mouses, to be fair. I think they just come into a complete world of their own in the rain. They're not painful either, which is, you can sit on stealth, which is quite amusing in the rain, but they're not painful. So yeah, I'm going to go for Rattlesnake. Love it. Hi Aaron, I'm very well, thank you. Theme Park Giraffe, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the super chat. It's hugely appreciated, honestly. I'm not asking for donations at all, but thank you very much. It's obviously great. We plan to get back out. You've been stopped by the police because of COVID-19. Yeah, I hear they're around. Funfair crazy. I do hear they're around. I haven't been stopped yet, and I do travel. I live in Portsmouth. I live right in the middle of Portsmouth, and I travel to Southampton for work. So, I'm a bit surprised I haven't been stopped yet, but I've done earlies all this week. So I've been starting work at 5 o'clock, which means I have to leave here at 4 o'clock to get along there. So yeah, it's been a bit of madness, to be honest with you. It's been a bit of madness, but I'm pleased they're out doing it because, the quicker everyone stays in and sort of, kind of hides from it, the quicker hopefully we can get back out to the theme parks. Sorry, I'm switching between the two because I'm looking at the comments on my TV here. Daniel, I have planned over the next few months to visit Legoland. I'm glad they're going to extend their passes. Yes, I did hear they are extending their passes, which is great. And tours are open and the fairs will reopen as well. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the big fairs have been cancelled. I know Hoppins was the recent fair to be cancelled, which is a real shame. And I do wonder as well how many of these places will actually extend a bit further into Christmas, to be honest. I think that's probably another topic, but yeah, it'd be really great. Most theme parks are trying to open for the 25th of April. Potentially. Who knows? I know Disney, I think Disney just extended by another couple of weeks in America, and obviously they're having a really bad time at the moment, really bad time. What would I like to see replace the old Loggers Leap site at Fort Park? Well, actually, I would like to see another log flume there. Much contrary to what people would rather see there, I'd like to see another log flume there. And the reason why I say that is the fact that Thorpe Park have got lots of other space for RMCs and things, and I don't think that area particularly suits a coaster because it's a bit muggy down there. I think it would be hidden away too much, and I think a world-class coaster kind of hidden in the back corner wouldn't actually work. But I think the log flume works really well. Crispy, hi, thanks for joining Theme Park Extreme. Thanks for joining Rose UK. Do you think once Blackpool Pleasure Beach open up again, they should offer a paper ride offering? They do offer paper ride offering, but it's really expensive. I think it costs £10 to ride Icon. I could be wrong, but I think it costs £10 to ride Icon. It's really, really expensive. But it might help them get back in. It'll be really interesting to see sort of when the parks do open, how close they are, because obviously a lot of these parks will rely on school trips from mid-May. I mean, it's only 2 months away. So there we go. Just reading down their £15 Icon. We will come back to that. But 15 quid Icon, yeah, it's expensive. Hey Adam, do you like the vlogs? Sorry, thank you. What's my favourite theme park? It's Chesington. I know it's not everyone's favourite theme park, but people just got to understand. I grew up with Chesington World Adventures. I started visiting in 1990. I was there 2 weeks after the Vampire and Professor Burps opened, and I just fell in love with the place. It was really the UK's only theme park. And yeah, that's where we are. Favourite ride in the rain, Ian? It's Rattlesnake or One of the Crazy Mice. I just think they take on a whole new meaning. Charlene, we love Chesington and watching YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Hi Harley, hope you're watching as well. It's not too late. Sorry, I haven't been home from work that long. Daniel, yes, yeah, that style log flume would work very well, I think, in that area, and I think we could probably take some learnings from the foreign parks. We could take a lot of learnings from the foreign parks, and honestly, particularly around the theming. So yeah, it's a real shame. When are you going to be live again? It's a great question, Rachel. I will try and advertise it a little bit earlier next time. I promise I will. Yeah, £15 Icon, crazy. I just see Funfair Crazy's got to go. So thanks for stopping by when you do disappear. Thank you for the £1 donation, Crispy. Highly appreciated. Really appreciated. Are you going to Southport theme park? We had planned to go to Southport in May. Is our time we were going back up there. Obviously, at the moment, I don't quite know how that's going to go, and then how that affect what we do in July and August. But yeah, Southport, we do tend to go there every year. We say we're not going to go there every year, and then we go there every year. So we will get back to Southport this year, but we wanted to go a little bit further afield. We definitely need to go to Flamingo Land to check out the 10 looping coaster, and of course we need to visit some of the parks we haven't visited last year, which include Pleasurewood Hills and Fantasy Island. What are your thoughts on the old Beano Land at Chesington? I was quite young, was still around to remember it. Well, James, I love Beano Land, and we were there for the pie fight when it shut, and I was there when it opened back in 2000 as well. And I have to say, I really liked Wild Age when it opened, but Wild Asia looks really worn and dirty and disgusting now. So I would much rather have Beano Land back. I can't even sugarcoat that. Space Station Zero? Oh, I remember that was great. I feel like Chesington should use the top spin area for a coaster, not a drop tower. I don't think it's big enough. I think they've got permission to use the Greenland where they've put that stupid beach. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That stupid beach area, and that would, they planned a roller coaster from there, but Chesington desperately need a roller coaster. I'd love to see a 13-star roller coaster at Chesington World. I just think it would work so well. Loving this live, should do it a bit more, even in normal times. Yeah, to be fair, I've literally been working flat out all week. I'm not ruling it out. I might do another one on Sunday, and I could do it pretty much any time. Because we're all at home, self-isolating. Let me know if you're working in the comments. Let me know if you are a key worker, obviously. Let us know. 42 people watching, 38 now, but wow, yes, thank you. We love the likes, thank you for sharing it as well. North East and UK fun fairs, are you missing the theme parks and fun fairs? Yeah, absolutely. I think we are UK theme parks. I do prefer theme parks, But I love fairs. You know, I've been visiting fairs. You can go back on the channel for the videos. You know, I've been visiting fairs for longer actually than I've been visiting theme parks. You know, I used to live in Godalming, close to Guildford, and there used to be a fair that come there. And I couldn't tell you who it was. I'm sure one of you guys could probably tell me who it was, to be honest. You know, they set up on the green and had an octopus. Oh, I love the octopus. You know, the waltz, the old classic grass twister, and that's what really got me back into it. Really got me. Well, I say back into it. That's what really got me into it. You know, loved it. Absolutely loved it, and that's what sparked it all off. And then we kind of went from there. Yeah. Well, yeah. The company-wise, I know companies have laid off people. I really wish they wouldn't. I really wish they would, you know, really hold on to their key workers. They're going to need them back in 6 weeks. Do you think by the time winter comes, we will see lots of more winter fairs and theme parks? Yeah, this is what I started with, right, UK. I think that, you know, even theme parks now can be looking to it. You know, the weather was good. They could be looking to extend into the December period. And we might see more Christmas fairs or fairs run into November. You know, fairs could have run into November last year, and there really weren't that many around. So, you know, get fireworks out of the way, get back on the road for 6 weeks, to be honest with you. Get back on the road for 6 weeks. Daniel, I missed Safari Skyway, best ride after lunch. You know, I missed Safari Skyway 20 years ago. I don't miss it when it was closing, and, you know, you were just looking at the top of, the Sea Life Centre. You know, when it opened, it was incredible, and it was, you know, and they just built it all wrong. They should have rerouted it, in my view, and kept it open. Dave, hi Adam, love the vlogs. Hope you get out soon. Thank you very much, Dave. I hope you get out soon as well. I really do. Rachel, I love your videos. Keep on going. I really plan to. David, of course, fairs all day. Yeah, we love the fairs. Thank the NHS. Yes, of course. You know, hashtag thank the NHS. Done a great job. You know, participated in the clap for the NHS last night as well, which was great. And yes, the clocks go forward this weekend. We lose an hour's sleep, and all this, we lose a blooming hour's sleep. Would you prefer an amazing coaster with no theming or a decent coaster with lots of theming? I would prefer a decent coaster with lots of theming. I've been on some of these massive ones in Florida, and I haven't got out of the country that much, to be honest with you. But you know, I've been on some of the big ones, and you know, things like Montu. People rave about Montu at Busch Gardens, and I don't really like it. I found it really boring. I found it really boring, and it's not going to be a popular opinion amongst the theme park people. I found it really boring. And then Cheetah Hunt, which, you know, had dips and dives and going around, one of my all-time favourite coasters. Theming adds so much, and when you kind of go and you look at, you know, Harry Potter World or anything like that, Gringotts and things, you know, without the theme, it's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, tough times in the economy at the moment. Fairs will always be where it's at for me, even though I've worked at a couple of parks up north. Yeah, you know, I love fairs, don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore fairs. I really do. And, you know, this is why we travel to find some of the more unique and older rides, to be honest. It's really difficult, really difficult to come across some of the stunning rides, particularly down south. We just don't see them. And good old diesel fumes. Can't beat them. You can't beat them. Tracy, recently found your videos and enjoyed your updates. Thanks very much, Tracy. Hoping to get to Legoland and Cheltenham to July. I think we all are. I'm a nurse and still working, busier, more worrying. Well, thank you very much for your help. We're definitely supporting you 100%. Shout out to the postmen and women. Yeah, absolutely. My co-op has a post office in it, and they are working very hard. I can tell you, working very hard. Yeah, so see, some people are still working, which is great. Great support. What's your favourite films, Rachel? You know, I have a variety of films. You know, it might surprise people, but ranging from the classics like Jurassic Park, like a bit of Titanic. I'm not going to sugarcoat that one, like a bit of Titanic. Love the Marvel films. I think the Marvel films are fantastic. The early ones, I'm not sure the new ones are going to be much good, but the earlier ones I think will be. You know, so many. Bad Moon Rising. If you could move any coaster or ride from abroad and place it here in Britain, what would it be and where would you put it? Well, you know, as I said, I haven't actually explored around Europe yet. So I know there's some cracking coasters in Europe. Energylandia, I think you'd probably pick any one of their coasters. I think their RMC looks incredible. You could look at Iron Gwazi. I mean, I've been following the construction of that, you know. And where would you go? Well, I'd like that kind of coaster to come to somewhere like Lightwater Valley. Dare I say, I'd love Lightwater Valley to RMC the Ultimate, and it would break my heart. I love the Ultimate, but I'd love it to RMC the Ultimate, and that would kind of be, you know. But if not, bring one of the RMCs over. You know, I hear they're all absolutely incredible. I can't wait to get on one myself, but I hear they're absolutely incredible. Bring it over here. But Lightwater Valley, I think, you know, the settings of Lightwater Valley are perfect for the kind of coaster. You know, when we say about theming and things, you know, most of the RMCs don't have an awful lot of theming. I think it will work really, really well, to be honest. Rebecca, I passed my driving test in November, so I could drive myself to Chessington instead of the train. Got brave enough to drive a motorway, and now they're all shut. Yeah. But good news, they'll be open soon, and you'll be able to get on the road, and you'll be able to do it. All that chat jumped quite a bit then. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it won't be long. Yeah, Chessington have made some nice changes for 2021. You know, I'm sure some of these parks are reeling that they haven't, that they might not get open for the biggest parts. But yeah, fingers crossed, we do get open in 2020. Have I ever worked at Chessington? No, I've never worked at a theme park. I literally work in retail for all my sins. That's where I'm based. I could guess they use the pit at the station for a train, Gruffalo Groove. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know what the restrictions are like around there in terms of things. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to see them and have the coaster kind of go around the back way of there. I think would probably be a much better option. You know. I'm so grateful to have passed. Yeah, I bet you are. I don't know what I'll be doing about driving, to be fair. Do you know any South fairs around the south that usually have top scans? No, I don't. I believe I'm always told there's 2 top scans in the country, and I always have to go up north to ride them. I think there was one due down at Bristol. I think one comes down for Thunderworld, to be honest. And we used to have Space Roller down at Thunderworld in Bournemouth. That was early 2000s. And yeah, we only have Samurai. But for those that didn't ride Samurai or rode Samurai at Fort Park, you know, at Chessington, sorry, when it was at Chessington, it was incredible, absolutely incredible. I don't know what Fort Park did to it. I love Busch Gardens. The only things Alton Towers missing is Safari. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be allowed that there as well. I think that'd be all right. Any toilet roll? I've got loads of toilet roll in my store. Doesn't last very long, but I've had it. Lightwater Valley will probably shut down. Yeah, I fear a bit for Lightwater Valley. I fear a bit for them. Yeah, and you know, at the same time, I'd love to see Merlin pick it up either. RMC the Ultimate, that would be fab. It would sort Lightwater Valley out for years and years to come, but I have no idea what that would cost. Drayton Manor needs big investment. Yeah, Drayton Manor have got a bit of a problem. You know, G-Force was an issue for them. G-Force had a lot of problems. So I'm not surprised they got rid of it. Yeah. What's the longest you've ever waited for a ride? Ooh. Well, funnily enough, actually, back in '94, I did wait about that for Nemesis as well. It was on the 1st of April, coming up actually, just a week or so after that opened. So yeah, I waited about the same for the Smiler as well. When I went to Florida, we waited about the same for Gringotts. So yeah, well, waited, about 4 hours. I'm not sure I waited 8 hours for Hagrid's though. Have I been out there then? Any Clarence Piers update? Problem is, obviously, we are isolated, so I don't know whether or not it's responsible, sadly, to go down the Clarence Pier. But you know, the last vlog did have a lot in there. Sadly, I'm not quite close enough to get away with it being my walk to park, shall we say. It would take me about half an hour to walk down there, and I think around here I'll probably get stopped by the police and ask where I was going. Have you experienced 2 blasters this year and seen the improvements? Yes, I put a video up on the channel, Theme Park Extreme, and I think it's incredible, absolutely incredible. I cannot believe how happy I am. When will the fairs be open again? We're going to September. We could start a sweepstake on this. We could definitely start a sweepstake. People stay indoors, maybe it might be quicker. Yeah, Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, I've heard that's had some long queues. I think even Avatar, when that opened as well, had massive queues, massive queues. Yeah, and indeed, if they are MC the Ultimate, to be fair, if they even amended the Ultimate now a little bit and made it the world's longest again, it might help. To be honest with you, would you come out to the north? Fairs for the Hoppins. We do go up north. We've already been to Leeds and Sheffield. Granted, we haven't been Newcastle yet, but yes, we don't. I don't mind getting in the car. I do day trips to Blackpool from Portsmouth. I'll let you work that one out on Google Maps. Hoppins, it wasn't on the list for this year by any means. But yes, I would love to come and do the Hoppins. We've been to Goose and Hull in the past, but yeah, who knows what who knows what this year's going to bring. What do you prefer, a fair or theme park? I personally prefer theme parks, but I've got nothing against fairs. I'm not one of these people that will turn around and say I don't like this, I don't like this. I think the problem is that the theme parks are, I think as John Wardley has said, the theme parks are for themed experiences, dark rides, roller coasters. That's what it's all about. You want a world-class roller coaster, you're not going to get it down your local wreck. You know, and if you get, you're not going to get the dark ride down, you're just going to get some ghost train. Whereas on the other hand, if you want something like X Drive, although we haven't got one in the UK, but if you want something like X Drive or you want Top Scan or something like that, you have got to go to a fair to experience a top one. So they both have their merits. They really both have their merits. Beats 194 experience where I was too short for Nemesis. I'll tell you what, I was only just big enough. Dorset Steam Fair, I always give Dorset Steam Fair a miss. And I'll tell you why, because, it is only just down the road from me. Really, it's not that far. But it's so expensive. It's really expensive to get in. The rides are expensive, and we see the rides elsewhere. It's not like we don't, so that's the only reason why I don't do the Dorset Steam Fair. Whereas, Goose Fair, I love the way it comes together and it's quite reasonably priced, same with Hull as well. Any ideas for theme park dating sites? Looking for love with a fellow enthusiast? That's a great idea. I'll tell you what, you should paint in that before someone else does. I waited 5 hours, 30 minutes for Darren Brown's Ghost Train. Ouch. We were lucky enough to get the press night for that, so we didn't wait for it at all. And funny enough, we said with Dan Brown's Ghost Train, really, really impressed with it. Really, really impressed with it. And then, I don't know what happened to it. It just got boring really quickly. What's your favourite dark ride, ghost ride? My favourite dark ride is probably Hex. Adult Towers. The storyline, the way it comes together, the score, the music on it is incredible. Ghost Train wise, I don't have one. I'm really sorry, I don't have one. And it's not for the want of not wanting one either. I really want to get on an amazing, good length Ghost Train. We've got a short one around here. David will vouch to that. That's really, really good. But, as for a decent length one, I have no idea why we didn't get them. No idea. Did I ever experience Magnum Force or Bullet Flamingo Land? Sadly not. My mum wouldn't take me up that far because we were still living down south, so that was a no back in that day. Do you think it was a bad move getting rid of them? I hear one of them was quite good. I think it was Magnum Force that people raved about a bit more. So, I think it's difficult because I think when you look at Flamingo Land, they've kind of gone from strength to strength from getting rid of them. In terms of some of the ones like Water Valley lost, I think maybe they should have kept on them. Rise UK, the Hoppins are amazing. I went for the first time. Gutted going to miss it this year. Yeah, I mean, I hear, I've seen the pictures. They look absolutely incredible. Nationwide, yeah, loving it. Where is the best place to film a vlog within a theme park? I always enjoy filming from Cheshunt because I know so much about it. Where's the best place? I don't know. One thing about vlogging, and I've noticed, is that you do get funny looks all the time. Really funny, peculiar looks. Really funny looks. So I don't know. You can go to a quiet place and do it, but I kind of was doing that initially. Just find a quiet place down there. I do it at fairs because of heavy copyright music. But yeah, theme parks now I just wander around. I don't really care what anyone thinks, to be honest with you. Favourite soundtrack in a theme park? Oh, there are so many good ones. Professor Burps as a whole score was incredible, absolutely incredible. Vampire, incredible. Um, Smiler, incredible soundtrack on the Smiler. Whatever you think of the ride, incredible soundtrack. But I think that still going now, this is the problem you see, because Vampire's obviously changed theirs, so I'd actually probably go for Smiler, that's actually still in full tack. I wouldn't. I'd still go for Hex. Sorry, scrap that. I'm going for Hex, but then Smiler. Undoubtedly. I think Alton Towers, have some cracking music still in place. Theme Park Days, really rate down. Provide the best sets. Work really Hex favourite Dark Ride. Yeah, Dan Brown's Ghost Train is certainly splits opinion. I think it's fair to say. I've just jumped loads there. Love your fun levels. Can you change the background music, please? I try. I really do try. I really try and mix it up. I really do. I get so many copyright strikes when I put it up, and I've got about 20 soundtracks I use on. I honestly do try and mix it up. I really do. And copyright strikes aren't just for monetizing purposes. You probably would have seen a few Alton Towers videos from last year for people that did the fireworks. And there are certain artists like Coldplay that completely blank out everything. You can't use any of their music, so yeah, have to be a little bit careful at the fairs. Hopefully Jewel Blaster gets Terratomb treatment at the very least. They haven't just redone Jewel, and funny enough, I really like the soundtrack on Jewel, but they didn't really change anything else, which was a bit of a shame. Trackless, I tell you what, you say trackless haunted house, a trackless ride at a UK theme park is 100% needed. I'm a bit disappointed that David Williams ride isn't that. Grayson Muse used some videos. What was a track used on Twister footage at Clarence the other week? Can't find it anywhere. I'll go back and have a look. I don't know offhand. Remind me if I haven't got back to anyone. Put a comment down below, and I will look it out for you. Which ride that no longer around would you like to ride again? Ooh, Professor Burke's Bubble Works. But I agree with Thunder Looper. Actually, I did ride Thunder Looper. That was terrifying. I remember getting on it and thinking this thing goes upside down, and I've just got a lap bar. My sister dragged me on. That, and I was screaming. And it was before Nemesis. Actually, it was in '92. I went on that. Same with the Black Hole. She drowned. I wasn't happy. But yeah, what a cracking ride the Thunder Looper was. David, streaming is fun. Yeah, I'm knackered. I bought a drink. Here, which I'm trying to drink as we go along, but I'm losing a bit of track. Benny, can we have some more Planet Coaster? It's in the works. Honestly, I've got Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster all on the go at once. So I'm trying to, it takes me ages. It takes me ages to produce it. I'm literally working 55 hours a week at the moment and spending about 9 hours in the car getting to and from work. But I am trying, honest. Apart from the drop tower coming to Chessington, what do you think? A new filler attraction for the next coaster. They need something that verts, quite simply. Gulliver's are opening a blooming pendulum ride like Dreamland have got this year, and Chessington have nothing that goes upside down. It's embarrassing. What did you ask? Sorry, what did you ask? Nationwide Amusements. What did I ask? Sorry if I didn't answer something. Keep putting it on. I'm trying my hardest to keep up with this. Same music that's on the, again, music wise, please put it down below. I promise I'll search it out and try and find out which one's which, and I'll send a list of the ones I got. I get it off the on YouTube. There's a free music for vlogs site, which I get it from, and that's where I use it from. That's just where I use it from. Northeast Fun Fair, best time to go to theme park on the beginning of September, the holidays. Probably mid-September more for the major Merlin ones, because obviously the university's still out. But yeah, you can really get a lot done. Flamingo Land, I need to do that on a quiet day because it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Flamingo Land on a summer's day, it really is. Smiler is another ride that UK enthusiasts hate, but Americans love. Americans love their record breakers. Adam, if you want a lottery ticket and had to buy a theme park or pier, which one? Lightwall Valley. So much potential, so much land. I genuinely think I'd love to do wonders with that park. I really would. I love the feel of it when I'm there. Love the surroundings. Love the place. I think it's amazing. Raj UK, filmed my first theme park vlog for the channel at Blackpool Pleasure Beach a few weeks back. Felt a bit odd. Totally different vlogging space. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I like the atmosphere of the fairs. The fairs are great. You're more likely to get people jump in front of you and do things than you are at a theme park. Undoubtedly, that's the only thing with there. Waiting for now to go on the Gruffalo River Adventure during half term. Yeah, half term. Chessington was well sold out. Well sold out. Aaron, UK theme park favourite ride. It's between Nemesis and Vampire, and it switches. Nemesis. I love the thrill of Nemesis. I really, really do. I know it's kind of like, cliche, if you will, but Vampire is one of my first thrill coasters I ever rode, and seeing it again this year has really brought back a lot of memories. Really has. Symbolic. We need a symbolic style ride. Yeah, we do. We do. We need something new. Daniel, you're absolutely right. David Williams area is replacing embarrassing budget. Yeah, I agree. Doesn't look great, to be honest with you. I think that's putting under pressure to travel around Euro parks. Yeah, get in there. And the thing with Foundation, the thing with that is I wanted to wait till my children were big enough. So when I went to Florida in 2014, I didn't take the children because they weren't big enough to go on the rides. So I didn't take them. But yeah, Kurt was said he'd be in the live stream. I haven't seen him yet. Maybe he can answer that. He'll soon tell you. What's the for rides photography? What is the most amount of copyright claims you've had in one video? 4, and it always comes from a fair, but 4, and some of them I've just left because I can't be bothered to re-edit them, and I've got really slow internet. I need to get fibre, and it takes me like 4 years to upload something, and then when it gets uploaded, it gets copyright strike, and I lose the will to live. Little G, do I prefer Bubbleworks or Gruffalo? Professor Burke Bubbleworks, but I prefer Gruffalo over the second Bubbleworks. If that makes sense. When they rehashed the Bubbleworks into Imperial Leather, it was embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. Is Dragon's Fury quiet enough to talk underneath during a vlog? I would say the first drop is, because it's quite high, so it echoes quite nicely. But the little one, no. Round by Tiny Truckers is really, really difficult, to be honest with you. And you might see that actually in the up and coming video because they've got a new walkway there. Trevor, what do you think Clarence Pier is going to get next? Something a little bit more thrilling, I think. I know they want to go to the family market, but I hear something a little bit more thrilling. If Alton could go above the trees, what would you like to see? Amazing coaster there. What will work well at Alton? Again, the RMC comes straight back to it, but now they've got Wicker Man. What I'd like to see at Alton, I'd like to see a hyper coaster go down the valley. I really would. I think that would have been incredible. David Smiler is the best coaster at Towers. I assume that's the only one you've been on, David. Gotta be. What ride would you most like to ride in Europe? I think probably Helix. I've heard so much good things about it. I think probably Helix, to be honest. But there's so many rides now. So many rides out there I want to go on. Really is. Clarence Pier needs more flat rides. Yeah, it's quite crammed down there at the moment, Benny. It is quite crammed, but I reckon they could fit 1 or 2 more back in. I really think they could. Ian, can you give my partner a big shout out? Favourite vlogger. Hi, Lorraine. Hope you're watching as well. Hi. Hope you're enjoying your evening. I don't know what day it is. Is it Friday? I hope you're enjoying your Friday evening. Dave Smiler's rubbish. Well done, Trevor. You're on the ball there. Daniel, start off with Europa Park. Yeah, I mean, it's a couple of cracking Mac rides at Europa Park. I'd love to do that. Hi, do you think air at Alton Towers needs replacing? It's from John. I think it could do with upgrading, maybe. Not VR either. I think after going on Manta is one of my favourite coasters. The pretzel loop on Manta is absolutely mental. And it does put air to shame a bit. I think where Oblivion's drop maybe hasn't actually aged that badly. To be fair, I actually think it's done all right. Air, it's all right, but hasn't aged that well, which I think is why they did the VR on it. Oblivion is the best coaster at Towers. I like Oblivion. Oblivion's good. What's your opinion on new Toon Blaster Generation EDM? I think it's absolutely amazing. I really, really do. Daniel, highly recommend Europa Park. I'd love to go. I really would. Kurt, there he is. Look, is there any pressure, Kurt, to go to go to Europe yet, let me know. Not now, obviously. Not a good time to go. Benny Smiler's crap. Yeah, 100% agree. When you filmed inside the vampire station, I saw the organist playing again. Brought back memories of riding it back in the 90s. Yeah, and it's funny because the organist did work a couple of years ago. Sort of, it kind of moved. Not really a lot, to be honest, but it kind of moved. But yeah, back in the 90s, he moved like he is now. And it was incredible, absolutely incredible. And if they just put a little bit more decoration back in there, I think it would have been something else. Little J, I think the Gruffalo and Room on the Broom could close in 2020 due to the rights. I'm happy with Gruffalo. I'd like to see. I'd like to see some moving parts in these dark rides. I think we look back at Toon Blast now. We're talking about Toon Blast. Most of those models were put in 25 years ago, and yet they've moved much better than anything in the Gruffalo. Room on a Broom, quite honestly, but I don't really have time for Room on a Broom. I don't even think it fits the audience, to be honest with you. I really don't. But we'll see. Good shot to Helix front row night. Yeah, would love that. What is it with the music industry? Rules need to be changed where they cannot play music being played in the background, not by you. Yeah, this is what's really annoying at fairs, to be honest. Really annoying at fairs is the music, and I don't want it in the vlog. It's really hard to edit it out, and I usually have to put a bit of music over it, so I don't. Yeah, it's horrible. What would be your perfect theming? I like the dark, so it's going to be like Ghost Train, vampire style. I love the dark. I think you can do so much with it, little jump scares and things like that. Yeah, that would be my favourite theming. But I'm open to anything at all. I'm open to. Yeah, but yeah, I like the dark, quite sinister. That's why I'm really liking the Toon Blaster changes. Prince Philip and Boris have got the virus. Yes, that's the Health Secretary. Never good, is it? Eric's good, but they've never got the theming right. No, this is it. Can't even theme that tunnel. Opened in 2002. Can't even theme the tunnel. Kurt, there are a lot of different rides to experience in Europe. No shit, boy. James, I've been on Rage at Adventure Island. Your thoughts on it? Yeah, Adventure Island, one of my favourite parks to visit. One of the happiest parks in the country, if not the happiest park in the country. And Rage, it might be a standard model, but it hasn't got the uncomfortableness of some of the other Gerstlauer Eurofighter sort of models that are around the UK. So yeah, and I love Rage, really, really do. Would you like to see a KMG Infinity come to UK? I'll tell you what, I'd like to see something spectacular. There's so many good rides. I can't wait for the UK breakdance to open. A Huss breakdance travel in the UK is going to be mental. So yeah, anything like that. Favourite seat on the Gruffalo ride? Outside on the bench. Have you not been? No, I've only European park wise. I've only been to Terra Mystica and Portaventura. That's it. Terra Mystica scared the life out of me, some of those rides. And I went a couple of days for the unfortunate accident as well on their Inferno ride. And yeah, Magnum Colossus remains as the most uncomfortable roller coaster I've ever sat on. But Portaventura was good. I just didn't see like locals, to be honest with you. Didn't really like locals. What about an X-rated theme parks sex park? I'll tell you what, however silly that comment sounds, you've got to think that maybe not quite that bad, but there are a lot of educational museums and things around that might work on quite well. Gruffalo and Room on the Broom are good attractions, but need moving sets. Yeah, they do. Don't get me started on Haunted Monster House Party. What a waste of space that ride is. When you got Hex and even the Haunting, to be honest, in the UK, how they made so many mistakes with Monster House Party is completely beyond me. Benny, behave. Yeah, behave, Benny, behave. I think the Cross Valley is possible on Tales. Yeah, I think it is. I think they tried to do it, and you still get John Wardley back. It baffles me why another park hasn't gone right. John, here's 15 million. Go make me a roller coaster. Maybe 20 million needs to be this. I know it's a lot of money. I do understand that. You know, what could John Wardley have made Icon like? You know, the park have gone out and spent 16.4 something like a million on it. You know, what could John Wardley have done with Icon? You know, he doesn't work for Towers anymore. They forgot to include him on the Wicker Man construction. When they did get him involved, he only managed to change the first drop and first turnaround. Staggering when he's built some world-class ones. Why they haven't done it? Staggering. But yeah, imagine what he could do. Imagine what he could do. Does Garofalo River Ride count as a rapids because you are set on it? I don't know. That's got a nice drop, isn't it? Got a nice drop. I was a naked rider on Nemesis Inferno. Would you do it and how would you feel? Yeah, why not? Why not? Anything to get in the Guinness World Records, I suppose. Something a bit different. Does it still hold it, or does Green Screen hold it now at Adventure Island? I don't actually know, to be honest with you. Merlin spend money on other parks and Fort Park rot. Yeah, funny, Merlin have invested quite heavily. I mean, Legoland's getting all the investment. So yeah, they've invested quite heavily. But yeah, Fort Park, I think they know they need to spend a lot of money on Fort Park. I think that's the problem, to be honest with you. I really think that's the problem. Are you going to change your name if you visit more European and worldwide theme parks? Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know whether we set up a different channel. But you know, we do adventure vlogs on here as well. We've got Blackpool Two Swords is the next one going up. Something a bit different. But I don't know. Can't really go theme park worldwide, can we? So we're going to probably have to stick on it and just have a little side section. All the videos, to be fair, from Portaventura and Terra Mystica are on the channel. We weren't vlogging them, but certainly there are some videos on there that you can see. I definitely want to go to Europa Park. Yeah, Angelandia. You know, I think that would probably be my first port of call. I can't remember the name of the RMC there. What's the name of the RMC there, people? Tell me what it is, but it looks absolutely incredible. John Wardley is retired. He told us that when we went to the Nemesis meeting. But you know, given enough money and enough opportunity, that guy wants to do a good job. I think he'd come back. David Williams' area looks pretty cheap from clips I've seen. Looks awful. You know, they've put a dark ride in. They've promised other attractions. They've just repainted a couple. I had no idea why they haven't gone all out and made that, you know, the area it deserved to be. Whether or not they're going to wait until they see how this settles in and whether or not the area gets busier again, then you know, invest in it next year. It'll be really interesting to see. I know what he did with the first drop on. When he bought in on the Wicker Man plans quite late, John Wardley, and he reprofiled. He tried to reprofile the whole ride, but they'd already laid some footers. Now it was actually possible to reprofile the first drop, maybe even the second drop and turnaround point as well. So he reprofiled those. And you know, when he went back to them with the plans, they actually said it made perfect sense. So you know, why he wasn't involved, I have no idea. But yeah, he only redesigned the first part of it, even though he had a design for the whole ride. So I really enjoy Wicker Man, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it could have been a lot better. Icon overhyped for us people comparing it to yet. See, for Icon, for me, it's not overhyped yet, but I have a feeling once I get on the ones you'll mention there, Helix and Taron, might be a whole different scenario. Would you like to see a repaint of the dragon at Legoland? I'd like to see some theming. We sat on it the other day. Again, it's coming up in the vlog coming up. And you know, Legoland is generally quite well themed, to be honest with you. Dragon, I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. I have no idea what they're thinking with the dragon. Could be so much better once you're outside. I get the inside looks quite nice. Once you're outside, just forget what's going on. It's really weird. Really weird. John Wardley's total legend. I met him at Towers on the 25th anniversary. Yeah, we met him then as well. I met him actually on the opening day of Air. We went up for the opening day of Air. And I said to him, where should I sit? He said, sit anywhere you like. The ride experience is exactly the same. Let us know what you think of that comment down below. Icon would be a little bit better if they added just one more inversion at the end. Yeah, you know, I think there was enough space for another inversion on Icon. Does take it painfully slowly, actually, some of them as well. Do you think Portland's Park should start adding more thrilling attractions? Well, I'm looking at their gyro swing for this year. That looks like a full-size a full-size model that's going to swing at a full size as well. You know, and arguably the Edge is run far better than Cobra at Chessington, and that's their highest restriction ride at 1.2. I'm guessing their new pendulum swing, Cyclonator, I want to say Cyclonator, will also be a 1.2. And Zandra, yes, Zandra, that's the one. I want to go on that. I want to go on that. I want to go on that. I think I'm a little bit behind here. I'm sorry, I've lost where I am. Panic Rider, Big Chopper. Is it iced tea? Why not? It's been a long week. That's what we'll call it. That's what we'll call it. Yeah, I was on a naked ride. I can't remember what that was. What year was the naked ride on Nemesis Inferno? Angelandia looks like a fantastic park. I mean, the rate in which they're growing is absolutely mental. Naked one on green screen. I'm sure green screen holds the record. I'm sure it holds more people than Nemesis Inferno. I'm sure it holds 40. Adam start Euro trip with Lisburg. Yeah. Bus straight from the airport into the city. Yeah. I've heard some of these parks are really, really easy to get to. Yeah, Sandra. Yeah, I want to go on that. There's other coasters there as well. I mean, well, they've got 16 roller coasters already. Park's only been open, what, 5-6 years? Absolutely mad. Europa Park, pigs here to get to. I think I'd have to drive. I think I'd probably have to take my car over there. Yeah, I think I'd have to. I saw you rode Vampire at the back seat once. What's your thought on it? I'll tell you, it's really hard to get a back seat on the Vampire these days. Really, really hard to get a back seat on the Vampire. But yes, back seat on the Vampire is my favourite seat. I love the way it drags it off the top. Yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing the way it drags it off the top. Cobra has been run. Horror Cobra is awful. I have no idea what's going on with Cobra. Nemesis documentary, John Warder did a few years back. Got me into the parks, yeah. Funny enough, I've only read one book in my lifetime, and that's the John Waterley one. That's all I've done. Just the thing that made me believe it was real. Yeah, love it. Yeah, Sandra just looks like, I mean, the way it kind of goes over, I think it's the middle inline twist that sort of goes over Cobra roll, and it's just completely bare through the middle. Just looks stunning, absolutely stunning. Oh my god, we've been going quite a long time. We've actually been going 53 minutes. Yeah, wow, thank you for those stopping. Thank you for those that stopped by. So the channel, what we're doing with the channel over the next couple of however long. Well, we've got a couple of vlogs left to go. We've got Blackpool to Swords going up. That will be going up on Sunday. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but we had a great time, and the boys made me dance as well. Kurt wouldn't get involved. Kurt, why wouldn't you get involved? Let us know. Comments below why you wouldn't get involved. Well, yeah, Dancing with the Stars vlog is needed. I try. I really do try. And then of course we have a Legoland vlog from Dino Duplo opening as well. We went there, so you'll see that too. That will be on the channel hopefully early next week, and also Chessington World Adventures vlogs. We did release the rainforest footage. You know, we wanted to do the rainforest justice, which is why we had a separate video for it. Really hope you enjoyed that. I really hope you enjoyed that. And we've got a long vlog as well. A long vlog coming from Chessington World Adventures, which shows quite a lot, and that will be online again early next week. And then I don't know what we'll go on to. I don't know what we're going to go on to. Vloggers online, yeah, I need to watch some vlogs from Angelandia. I need to. Untamed as well. Untamed, yeah. I've heard good things about that. Oh, excuse me. So did I film a vlog for Chessington Pass Holder Day? I've got one. Not from then, but it's coming. Dance with the Stars vlog. Yeah, there's a bit dancing in the Blackpool Two Swords. So Kurt, I don't know why you didn't remember that. I've no idea why you didn't remember that. Because you were in the corner. Eating challenge, yeah, I could get Cody on that. He eats enough for everyone. Just want to know where the UK's money's gone. Don't know. I don't know how people are affording all this toilet roll, to be honest with you. Let alone roller coasters. Or provide toilet rolls. Yeah, a video to prove toilet roll. I'll tell you what. I'll take a video of my shop. My shop gets toilet roll in most times. So yeah, it does exist. Promise you, it exists. Do you think UK theme parks will stay open later this year once the virus goes? Yeah, Anthony, I said at the beginning, I think we can see some extended queue lines. Extended queue lines? Extended opening times, and I see no reason not to as well. I think these parks could really make their money back. They're extending obviously annual passes, which is good. However, a good part of it is that if people visit in November and they start the Christmas event a bit later, then yeah, potentially, see no reason why they can't open right the way through November. I think Chesington here, for example, and then move into a Christmas event beginning of December and run that, and then maybe even stay open for a bit in January before shutting again. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to know. It really will be interesting to know. One thing with Toon Blast when I rode it, the ride vehicle seemed to be a lot noisier, emotion. I didn't notice it, to be honest with you. I didn't notice it. I probably focusing too much on the music. I did notice that boulder still doesn't work, which was really, really annoying. Really, 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 really annoying. Really annoying at that. Zondra in the rain, yeah. Zondra in the rain. Untamed perfect RMC for towers, yeah, it would be absolutely. I've had so much good things about Untamed as well. Yeah. How many consecutive launches have you done on Stealth? What is it? How many rides have I done on it? Ooh, I don't think it's anywhere near 22, or even 108 this season. But I have had a front row rollback on Stealth, and not many people can claim that one. Not many people can claim that. I think a lot of parts will be in trouble. I think there might be a few parts in trouble this year. I don't think we're going to be seeing many new coasters, sadly. The boulder has been working since the refresh. Oh, well, honestly, when I went, yeah, the boulder wasn't working on either of them, which is a real shame. But it does look great. The new lighting looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, getting some of the old effects working, even the lava pit underneath the big dog, was working. That was great to see that. It was really, really great to see that. Yes, yes, I know Sean's doing a quiz on Theme Park Worldwide, which is probably where half of my people have gone. I did realise that, but to be honest, it's the first chance I've had to sit down this week. And of course, we're not going to do a quiz because we've got quizzes on the channel already. So, head back over, look at the quiz. We will think of some other things to do on the live stream. I wasn't expecting so many people to come along. I certainly wasn't expecting that many questions. So, again, thank you for everyone that's here. Thank you for everyone that's here. It's great. It's great. It's great to sort of talk to people. It really is. The super UV lighting is, yeah, I think you're right. I think the UV lighting's well gone. Thank God for that. They need to rename the rapids at Towers Lazy River. Yeah. Kurt, opinions on overpriced food? It's because I wouldn't buy you a sausage roll for $3.99. No. Theme Park and Zoo Crazy, give you a shout out. Hi. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's too expensive. Best food at UK theme parks? Well, yeah. I'm gonna. I said that was really difficult because I don't think any of the UK theme parks have great food. But let me know if you think they do, Jane. Sorry, Airtime Legend, because I've had burger kitchens up and down. They're all very plain. And I watched Tim Tracker. Quite a lot. And out in America, it looks like they've got stunning food. I remember everyone walking around with a turkey leg when I went to Florida. It was great. It really was great. But yeah. Ian, I should quickly pass. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Cooked dinner now. Yeah. Don't blame not eating during the day. We're making it earlier next time, I promise, and I will advertise it a little bit better as well because it didn't go down very well. Blackpool got lucky with Valhalla this year. Yeah, that could be over for the summer. They've got loads of time to work on it. Do you think platinum holders will get the passes extended? I would hope all holders on all the parts get their passes extended. I really do. It's a real shame about the Rapid ride. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Vikings River Splash used to have loads on there. It's just rubbish. But we won't talk about getting white actually on the Viking River Splash. Hold that thought, Generation EDM. Hold that thought. Kurt's going to have a different opinion on that when the vlog comes out in the next 48 hours. He's going to have a different opinion on that. When you go to Lisburg, make sure you eat the Max burgers. I bet they're much better than what we got over here. Ian Song, thank you for hanging past. We are approaching probably the end now, to be honest with you. Thank you for coming. What's your favourite fiend, Eric Chesington? At the moment, I'd probably have to say Land of the Tiger, because I think there's areas, and it's always been sort of Mr. Keith, there's always areas there where you actually genuinely feel you're not in Surrey, because it's quite open, there's quite a lot going on. But I think if they do a good job of Forbidden Kingdom next year, that could really bring it back together. Did they ever go on rocket races at Legoland? No. No. I have no idea why either, to be honest with you. No idea why. Something I think Star Wars will be a while. I think that will be replaced after the Lego Movie World next time. Phil Rides Photography, thanks very much for stopping by. Thank you very much. Viking River Splash, Kurt. Yeah. Towers needs to rent out the field for events. Yeah, I don't know what the well, funny enough, they used to have a fair. Was it Steam Fair they had a few years back on the lawn, just on the front bit? They definitely had a fair there. I can't 4 or 5 years ago, maybe slightly longer. I'm sure someone can verify that. Might even have some pictures somewhere. Who's the more theme park nerd out of you lads? Well, it's me. It's me. I'll tell you something. Actually, what we're going to do. Curious about coasters, by the way. Yes, James, happy 42nd birthday. I hope you're enjoying it with a drink. Cheers to you. Have a good one. The Drayton Manor incident was ruled an accident. No fault on the park at all. I'm not even sure they're going to get a fine for it, to be honest with you. Yeah, it possibly was 2012, and I remember it. I remember going to the Towers when it was there, and I was like, "What's this?" I really wish I'd gone on more of them now. I don't know if they were. I'm sure there were Steam Fair rides as well. I don't know whether they were Carter's ones or what they were, but yeah, I do remember those. I'll try and dig out some pictures. We talk about nerds. One of the live streams I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down all my memorabilia. And if you guys have got some memorabilia, let us know. Let us know in the comments below, have you got some memorabilia? Because we've got quite a lot of real random crap. Quite a lot of real random crap kicking around. So, yeah, let us know if you've got any. It was Carter's, was it? It was Carter's. Yeah, I thought it was. I vaguely remember it. Rocket Racers. Gutted I didn't get on Rocket Racers. I've heard so much about it since. I have no idea why I missed it either. No idea why I missed it. Ben, thank you for stopping by. We will definitely do another live stream. We'll try and do a couple a week, I promise. We'll try and have a different theme to it as well. Double checked online Carter's 2007. Holy crap, was it really that long ago? My God. My God. Wow. Well, I guess people don't like to spend money in parks after they pay for the entrance. Dungeons are lasting much longer. Funny enough, I quite like the dungeons. I wasn't that offended by it. I'm offended that they got rid of the ride. I'm offended they got rid of Tour Down Tours, to be honest. Clarence Pier vlog. What was it on? Waltzer? Was it Waltzer? I've got one of the original Big One Pepsi Max flags from around 20 years ago. Yeah, and that was the vlog from. When was the vlog from? Airtime Legend. I want to find it. When was the vlog from? Wasn't this year's. I didn't go on the Waltzer yet. Was it last year's? Dungeons will be amazing. Right back to March 20th. Right. I promise I'll have a look. I'm on it. I'm on it right now. I'll put it in the comments below. I will put it in the comments below. Right, we're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up. We've been here now for an hour. We are going to do more live streams. I'm going to try and mix it up a bit. I want to try and play some games next time. No idea what that looks like. No idea what that looks like. But I'm going to go through my theme park memorabilia as well. If you've got some theme park memorabilia, leave your comments below or go over to our Facebook page, link is in the description, and send us a picture and we can include them on the next live stream. But yeah, I've got boxes and boxes of stuff. I'm going to literally just go through everything I've got. I've got many duplicates, and hopefully you guys will be there for the ride as well. I could have made a lot better use of the old boat ride. I miss Toyland tours. I really do. I miss Toyland tours. Yeah, there'll be more live streams. Why not? Next coaster for Thorpe, hopefully in RMC. Hopefully in RMC. Right, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. And yeah, you know, it's been great. It's been great. I really hope you've enjoyed it. But we are going to sign off now, and we will be back. Sorry for the thumbnail as well. The thumbnail's a turtle. I'll try and change that. I'll try and change the turtle. Try and change the turtle. Yes, we will be back. We've got a couple of vlogs coming. I'm not sure if we'll do another live stream for the next vlogs, but we have got Legoland vlogs, and we have got the Chessington vlog and the Blackpool vlog coming. Blackpool's Two Swords vlog coming. It's short, but you know, it's short. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for stopping by. We'll see you soon.